Right, we're joined with Jeremy and Janys from the Sheppey Little Theatre. Firstly, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel.
Firstly, what forthcoming events are there at the theatre?
There's a lot more shows on this year than we have had last year, and we've got a fundraising show on Saturday the 23rd of October, so that's next Saturday. That's a variety show which is showcasing local talent, and the curtain's up at 7:30. And in December we've got 3 Christmas shows this year. We've got Razzmatazz presenting their latest show. That's on Friday the 10th of December, Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th. The 10th and the 11th ones are at 7:30 in the evening, and the Sunday one is at 2:30. And also we've got StarQuest presenting Cinderella. That's Tuesday the 21st, Wednesday the 22nd and Thursday the 23rd of December to get you in the Christmas mood. And then if you want another pantomime after Christmas, there's one on the Thursday the 30th of December, Friday the 31st, and both Saturday and the Sunday 1st and 2nd of January. And with the exception of the 30th, which is an evening show, they're all afternoon matinees that start at 2 o'clock, and that's Shooting Star presenting Jack and the Beanstalk. So that's fun for all the family.
And tickets for the fundraiser are £5.
Yes.
Now, I understand you're appealing for children booster seats at the moment.
That's right. I mean, we find that some of the little children that come to the theatre, they can't see the shows so well because they're only tiny, and we've been given a number of car booster seats, the flat ones, and they really help the children to see the shows. So if people have any of those spare, we've had donations of 10 so far, which is really brilliant. If people have got spare booster seats that they don't need because they're grandchildren or the children have grown up, give us a ring on 01795 873491 and we can come and collect them from you. Or if you want to bring them along any show night and leave them at the box office, we'd be really grateful. Brilliant, thank you.
And with the pantomime season just coming, they're going to be really much in demand.
We are talking to Jeremy and Janys from the Sheppey Little Theatre here at the Monday Night Community Show. We're joined back with Jeremy and Janys from the Sheppey Little Theatre here at BRFM. So what else is going on at the theatre?
Well, we're hoping to rebuild our dressing room area where we own the little house next door to the theatre. It's obviously a little terraced house like you get in Janys, and the back end was the scullery, and it's only single brick and it's starting to develop cracks, and that's where we've got the dressing room toilets for the gentlemen performers. And it's sort of starting to be a little bit dilapidated and in need of care and attention. So we're hoping to demolish that. We've got planning permission to build a 2-storey structure which will give us new washroom facilities and also give us an off-stage area, because where the theatre was built, converted rather, from the old church hall, there's no off-stage area, so people, when they come off stage, they have to go directly down the stairs.
Right.
And sometimes when we've got the dance schools, there's 20 children on the stairs to come on and 20 children trying to go back off, so it's a little bit of a crowd there, and so it'd be much safer if we had a second area where the children could wait and then go off or come back on and not sort of be tumbling over one another.
Will that be expensive?
Yes, we need £30,000, but we're hoping to get some donations of building materials and labour. So if any of your listeners can help us with that, please ring Derek Friday on 01795 873056. But we're also looking to raise cash too. So if anyone wants to make a donation to help us, please ring Janice and I on 01795 873491.
We are talking to Jeremy and Janys from the Sheppey Little Theatre here at the Monday Night Community Show. We're talking to Jeremy and Janys from the Sheppey Little Theatre at the moment here at the Monday Night Community Show. What other ways are you raising money?
We're starting a Friends of the Theatre. For just £10 you can be a friend, and we're going to be out and about in town with car stickers and balloons, and in return you'll be helping us to improve our facilities at the theatre. We don't only want to target individuals, we want to also target corporate sponsors as well. So we'll be approaching local companies and asking them for help, and obviously in return we'll be giving them advertising, and if they want to present us with a plaque to be displayed in the theatre, we'd be happy to do that.
What else have you got in the pipeline?
Well, it's early days yet, but we're planning a Sheppey Arts Festival, and as you may know, Michael Palin's son Will lives on the island now,
Right, yeah.
and he's very keen to run an arts festival and get some of his friends involved. I mean, his friends include Ian Morris, the writer of The In-Betweeners, or should I say the BAFTA award-winning In-Betweeners, and obviously his father, Michael Palin, and he's very good friends with Dan Cruikshank, the historian, and he's convinced that he can persuade these people to appear at the Little Theatre probably sometime September, October next year, and obviously that would be really great for the island to have people like that come in, and it'd be great for the Little Theatre too.
Now I understand you've been researching into the history of the theatre.
Yes, that's right. Janys went online and saw that there was some material in the archives in Maidstone, so we took a trip over there when we were off work and had a look to see what they got, and they've got records dating right back to 1890s, right through to the start of the Second World War, and there's all sorts of information there, and I suspect we're going to have to probably go a couple more times to get some more detail. But it's absolutely fantastic because the information is all about how they raised the money to buy the building in the first place, and it was really a hard slog to borrow, scrimp together money, have fundraising events. It's very much the same game we're playing today with the theatre. But what was really fascinating was the sheer numbers of people that were out in the community attending the Sunday school there. And I mean, they had something like 500, 600 children coming to Sunday school on a Sunday morning, and 40 Sunday school teachers. So really, really interesting. And I think the piece de resistance was very much, there was a old picture which was showing the laying of the foundation stone, and again they're all in their Victorian sort of costume, and all the children and all the Sunday school teachers. And what we're trying to do is to get permission to use that photograph both on the website, and also we're looking to write a short history of the theatre and the theatre building, and again that would be a fantastic front cover for it. So yeah, really, really interesting, and I think we'd ask anyone who has any memories of the theatre during the war, especially because it was a restaurant, a British restaurant, to come forward and let us have them, because we'd like to include them in the book.
And anybody who's was a member of the Sheerness 8th Scouts movement, who used the theatre for rather the church hall for a long time, if anybody's got any pictures of those scouts using the theatre hall, that would be brilliant as well.
And if our listeners would like to get in contact with you for that or for other things, how can they do that?
They can contact Jeremy or Janys on 01795 873491, or they can speak to Derek Friday. He's on 01795 873056. You can also go online. We have a website, and that's Sheppey Little Theatre, all one word, no gaps, .org, and there's a email contact on the front page there as well.
Jeremy and Janys, I'd like to thank you very much once again for coming along and speaking to us.
Thank you, Daniel.